Thank you for tuning into Greer Auto Studios, where we proudly serve the Chicago and Atlanta areas. When you want the best for your vehicle, all you got to do is make the call. It's just that simple. 708-821-3526. Hope you enjoy the video. Good morning, all. Stereo Man, back at you again. Today, this is the Chicago edition, and we're working on a 2016 Ford F-150 regular cab, short bed, four-wheel drive with the EcoBoost VC. We're going to be installing the two-way alarm remote start on this vehicle with the color rechargeable 1 mile remote, which happens to be the 2060 EDPB. And that's Omega's top of the line system. It's not as advanced as the new 70 series remote starting systems, because the features that the 70 series adds is it has the 3D sensor in the remote that can tell if the vehicle is moving. So it's perfect for manual transmission vehicles, because it will detect if the vehicle moves even a few inches, and it'll automatically shut down the remote start sequence. And also it has the extended pit stop feature. So the regular ones, like the older series, like the 60 series right here, it has the pit stop feature as well, but it'll run for the allotted time that the system is programmed for. So if you have a program for 10 minutes, 15 minutes, or 20 minutes, it'll run for that amount of time, and then you can extend it with the remote. When there's 1 minute left on the remote start sequence, the remote will beep, indicating that there's just a minute left, and then you can push the start button again, and it'll run for another cycle of 10, 15, or 20 minutes, whatever you have it programmed as. Now, the 70 series models, they'll do the same thing if you press the valley button twice, and they will run the for that cycle of the remote start sequence, whatever time you have it programmed at. But if you press the valley button 6 times, then the system will run for 12 hours. And the reason they came out with that is because they had a lot of requests from people who have carpet cleaning companies and construction vehicles, also people on construction companies, because those vehicles, they have a lot of equipment in them, and a lot of times they let them idle for hours at a time. And it's not safe to let your vehicle idle with the keys in, because it can get stolen like that. And a lot of times insurance companies will not pay, the claim for a vehicle that was stolen with the keys in it, because they constitute it as you gave the vehicle away. You didn't want it, so you left the keys in it. Therefore, you won't get paid for it. So the best way to do that is to have one of these systems right here. It's a safe way, inexpensive way. So if you want the best, you call the best. It's just that simple. 708-821-3526. Now, getting back to the F-150, we're going to install the system on there, and you're going to see how it works flawlessly. So let's go ahead and get started on this. We are into the wiring here. We're actually almost finished with it. See, a lot of stuff has to come apart on this vehicle. And also, we've already mounted the siren under here, and it's already connected. And see, we use the same kind of wire loom as the factory, and you can't even tell what wiring we have and what came with the vehicle, which is what you always get when you come to Greer Auto. Those who desire the best come to the best. 708-821-3526. All right, we're all finished with this 2016 F-150. You don't see any wires hanging, nothing loose, nothing missing, nothing in disarray, which is what you always get when you come to Greer Auto. Even though all the stuff was taken apart a short time ago, everything is put back together to factory specs. And in the near future, we're going to be removing this factory radio and putting in a double DIN radio and backup camera in this vehicle. And guess what? We're going to incorporate it into the steering wheel controls that's already here. Look at the remote. It's a rechargeable two-way remote that goes 1 mile. That's with no obstructions. So even if you activate the alarm and the hood is open, this is what happens. It shows that it's armed and locked, but also shows that the hood is open. That's right. And of course, with this one, the remote start won't work if the hood is open. Watch this. See that? So now I'm going to deactivate the alarm, because when I slam the hood shut, it will set off the shock sensor, and we don't want that. As you notice, we have this hooked up to the horn and the siren. So the remote start can be activated whether the alarm's on or not. It doesn't matter. Doors go through the locking cycle again. It starts right up. And parking lights are on. And of course, you can deactivate the alarm and everything. And of course, just like any of our remote starts, if the key is not in and the brake is depressed, that's what happens. It shuts right down. And it reflects it on the remote. I'm going to activate the alarm. It shows that it's armed and locked. If the vehicle is hit, shows it on the remote. If the vehicle is hit hard, or if a window is busted out, the alarm will go off all the way. That's right, people. It has door sensors, so even if someone were to put a key in the door and open it, it'll still trigger the alarm. Now, we're on the passenger side of the vehicle. See, it does that for both doors, people. Now, as you see, another flawless install. Saw how it worked and everything, and my friend Henry's going to be very happy with this system. And I already told him that if he plans on getting rid of the vehicle, as long as he notifies me at least a couple of weeks in advance, I can always pull the system off and put it on his next vehicle. That's not a problem at all, and we'll do the same for you. So if you want the best, you call the best. It's just that simple. 708-821-3526. Follow us, like us, subscribe to us, call us, and refer us. See you at the next install. Peace. God bless you.